I was making only $5.10 an hour. Only had some bumblebee tuna and a carton of milk in the refrigerator. I was on the original Atkins diet before I knew it. I wasn't poor, I was poor. That's 2 levels below. I was so broke, I walked past the bank and tripped the alarm. And what I realized, even during that time, is that I had to go through heat. Everybody say heat. Heat. Pressure. And change. And when I went through heat, pressure, and change, from nothing, I was lost as a goose in a blizzard, feeling sorry for myself. But I had a dream and a vision of what could be. So though my situation was not in alignment with what I saw, even as I wore $20 hand-me-down suits that had been dry cleaned so much that when the sun reflected off of the suit, you would have to put sunglasses on. Even though I had holes in my shoes and caught public transportation to church and gave what I could, I believed that a better day was coming. And what I realized is that we all go through stuff in life, but the most important thing you should not lose is your vision. What is happening right now in this world as we go through this economic tsunami, many people are caved in, have thrown in the towel. The lights are on, but nobody's at home. People are working hard enough to keep a job and doing just enough to keep from getting fired. The richest place in the entire world is the cemetery. People who took their potential and their brilliance to the grave with them. Yesterday I was with a group in Cleveland, a group of HR people, and I asked them 3 questions. I said, how many of you love your job? Let me ask you, by show of hands, for those of you who work, how many of you love your job? By show of hands, your boss is not here tonight, you can put your hand up, all right? Another question, how many of you love the business that you work for and the customers you serve? Third question, how many of you love the people you work with and the difference you make? All right, great. Now, if your hand didn't go up on all 3 of those questions, fire yourself tonight. Just fire yourself. And you can rehire yourself on Monday morning, okay? But here's the deal. There are too many people in the marketplace that need a job. And if you do not love what you do, your brilliance is blocked. All right. Because when you release your brilliance, there's not enough money in the universe to pay you how much you're worth. Because have you ever noticed when a diamond goes through heat, pressure, and change, a diamond can sit in a display case next to another diamond and do its own thing and not be moved by the other diamond because it's shining in its brilliance. When you understand your brilliance, you recognize that your vision literally pulls you into your future. Why? The future is created in the present. Who you are today is the result of who you were yesterday. Who you will be, who you are right now is the result of everything that's happened. If the future is created in the present, when you arrive into the future, you call it today. But everything that you did yesterday meets you in your future and says, welcome, we've been waiting for you. What are you sending into your future? Because when you find your vision, catch this, everyone that has been assigned to aid and help you will show up in your space almost as if they have been summoned to you. When you understand your vision. Now, once I understand my vision, I find my voice. When I find my voice, I don't talk at you, I talk to you. One of the interesting things, I have a group of guys, we get together from time to time in Orlando, and we get together at the end of the year. We talk about, just kind of do a yearly review, just kind of talk about where we are, what's going on. And our meeting this past December, one of the guys said, you know, I discovered that I was married, but I wasn't marriage-minded. I was in a relationship with my wife, but I did not have intimacy. Now, if you can imagine, we are 10 guys in a room and everybody just kind of put the forks down and dialed in right there. And one of the things he began to share with us was that, and it's a good friend of mine, Lewis, he said, there's one thing to hear your wife, it's another thing to listen to your wife. Now, let me just prove it right here. Married men, our wives will tell us when we go to the store, pick up XYZ. We will pick up XYZ, bringing home what we thought she said, and she will ultimately say, you heard me, but you were not listening. Yes. So, as he began to unpack this, he said, when we begin to listen, we come into a place of in to me, see. And when we understand how to into me see by listening with the third ear, we are not listening to fix her or to change her, but we're listening to understand her. And when we understand her, it unlocks our voice to discover who we can become. So whoever you hook up with in a marriage relationship has everything to do with the level of you releasing your brilliance.